Welcome to our little world. Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. We do model railroading stuff. So right now I'm working on Kenosha Pass. I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff on that, get the things wired up, the turnouts and whatnot. Pretty much got it all set up and ready in the last video from last week. So let's see if we make that happen pretty quick here. And then we'll move on to other things. I'm not even gonna say because I don't wanna get myself all excited about it, but we're gonna do this for now. Dad just said he's not quite sure what he's doing, but to me it looks like he's building part of a mountain. I think that's what it is. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna have that little road kind of go around the mountain from our little tourist town. All right, so I'm at the editing desk here and I'm just gonna break into this video because, well, I'm just doing wiring again, still on Kenosha Pass and little tweaks and stuff. I don't even wanna watch that right now. So I'm gonna do something different right now. If you're new to our channel, you may not know that we actually have 3 other people that help us on the train layout. You've seen my dad and I. Well, just since the COVID stuff, they haven't really been able to come out to the train layout, trying to be safe and all that type of stuff. So, but I want to introduce you guys to them. You know, go back and check out the other videos because they're in a lot of those videos. But really, I was working out there during this night in the video you're watching, and I was just really missing those guys. And I just want them to know that I really appreciate them and I miss them. And so I'm just gonna tell you guys about them. Here we go. So first, there's Jim. It's a pretty cool story how he discovered us and whatnot, and he doesn't have room for his own train layout, but he's got lots of, you know, cars and locomotives, and he's got a shop at home that he works on. And this man, he just knows like so much history of actual trains and locomotives and model railroading stuff also. And he's got like great pictures of like Southern Pacific diesel locomotives that he, you know, actually went and took himself with his own camera. He was able to get into the yards and stuff, and it's just amazing the stories he has. And he's working on a couple areas of the layout, and we were running trains, and I was like, oh man, I miss Jim. He was working on this area. So we're just like super thankful to have Jim around. And someday, you know, he'll be coming back. Like I said, we're all playing it safe with the whole COVID stuff. Next, we have John. He's a little bit newer to our layout and whatnot, but my dad actually knows him through garden railroading. We have some of that in our area, and John's actually got a pretty cool garden railroad. And he's kind of a whiz at electronical, there's a new word for it, an electronic type of stuff. So he does a lot of the kind of the LED lighting and stuff like that for our layout. And he's got one piece of HO equipment that he runs. So he brings that over and runs it. And it's great to have him around. He always questions what I'm doing, and I got to think about it. Like, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it that way, John. Maybe you're right. Let's do it this way. So he keeps me on my toes too. So that's good. And yeah, we miss him. And then our newest member that kind of helps us out. Like I said, we're not a club. We're just, you know, some guys that hang out and like model railroading. So that's kind of cool. So the third person is Scott. And I've labeled him missing, kind of, because he seems to be getting around a lot. I think he's seen more layouts than I have. If you go back and look at some of our other videos, we're going to go over that in a little bit here too. But Scott is Well, he doesn't have room for his own train layout. He's got a little bit of a layout at his house, but he's got lots of locomotives and stuff. And I think he's a little bit newer to model railroading and hasn't worked on layouts much. But dude, I'm like super happy to have him around because he shows me, or I show him, how to do stuff, and he's like kind of afraid he's gonna mess it up. But it's like I mess stuff up too, and he's like learning so much, and I show him, hey, just do this, and then he's like, okay, and then he figures it out, and it like turns out fine. It's like, oh, okay. so it's super cool to have Scott around also, and he brings his locomotives over and runs them, and yeah, so we just all have a great time, doing this type of stuff together. So anyway, so speaking of Scott though, I said he's been getting around to some other layouts and stuff. So I've got an email from one of the subscribers, something like that. This is his email. It says, Scott dropped, this is from Andy. He says, Scott dropped in during the Australian leg of his world tour as seen in the attached photo, which is that one there. And there we go. And he's checking out my 6 foot by 3 foot in scale layout based on the Cato track plan built for the 2005 Amherst model train show. Thoroughly enjoy your channel. So Andy, thank you for sending that. And if you look there, there is Scott. There's Scott. He's out there. There's pictures of Scott out there. If you go back through my other videos, you can find it. So that's cool. So here's another email, and this is from AJ. So this is, it says, my name is AJ, and I've discovered your channel just before all this virus malarkey. I feel a little late to the game sharing this, but Scott has managed to find his way to the Roaring Creek Narrow Gauge Railroad. It's a freelance HO in 30 HO scale on in-gauge track set in the northern Cascades of Washington State and visually inspired by the Everett and Monte Cristo Railroad. You should definitely look it up sometime, which I haven't yet, and I should do that. So let's see, he says, my track is mostly hand-laid code 55 through, though I am cheating a bit using in-scale flex track in my tunnels. So AJ, I don't think that's cheating at all. That to me makes perfect sense. No one's gonna ever see it. Just put it down with some flex track and call it good. You're probably gonna have less problems with it and save a lot of time. So I recommend that to everybody. I do it. So let's see, continues on. I wanted to share my layout with you as a railroad in a small space has been a topic discussed a few times in your videos. The RC&G is only 5 foot by 18 inches and fits neatly atop one of my dressers. I hope my efforts show that a whole lot can be done in pretty small space. Says, I can't wait to see your HO3 layout evolves and how it evolves and progresses. So he's right. I actually really like some of these small little layouts. One of my first layouts that I built was actually a small one, and I learned how to make mountains on it and stuff. And that was like one of the best layouts. I miss it. I wish I kind of still had it around. So small layouts are great, and it's actually amazing what you can get into it visually in a small space like that. So I think that's really, really cool. I like the bridges in here, and of course there's Scott. Yeah, so that's all like totally cool. So AJ, thanks for sending in that, and that is very nice to have and see. So also, we recently in some of my comments, I was seeing stuff. It's like, what? It's like, it sounds like Scott is like somewhere else. I'm like not even aware of. So I want you to go check out this video. This is on Eric's YouTube channel. It's IMRROcom. That's his YouTube channel, and it's the particular video is called I received a box from Midwest Model Railroad, and this is what I found inside the box. So I want you to go check out this video on his YouTube channel here. Like I said, it's here, IMRROcom. And I want you to watch this video because I was like surprised. It's like I had no idea this was going on. So it's like, oh, that's like totally cool. So Scott, he's getting around. So check out this video on Eric's YouTube channel, and then come back and watch a lot of my videos. Potentially go check out the other guys. So anyways, let me get back to this here. Trying to remember how all these buttons work. So Scott did text me the other day, and it was actually after the video that you're watching was shot out of the train room. He sent this to me, and I don't know if it's him or not, but we do seem to have a sighting. It looks like Scott. It's hard to tell with the mask. And that certainly looks like the Romley area of our train layout. It looks like this person is cleaning track. I was not out there. I'd have to check with my dad to verify what's going on here, but he may have actually, got back from Australia or wherever it was he got shipped to. I guess that's how he gets around. He just gets shipped around. But yeah, there he is at our layout. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, I think I'll show you, get back to the rest of this video. Let's go back to Kenosha Pass and see what progress we're making there. So anyways, I miss all of you guys that help us out on the layout. And I can't wait for you guys all to come back. So just want you all to know that. And my dad misses you guys as well. So it's been great having you. All right, enough of that stuff. Getting all emotional now. All right, here we go. Yeah, so that's that. So I wired up a bunch of stuff, soldered some stuff, crimped on some stuff on the bus lines. Got the little ground throw mounted. Not real exciting to watch. Kind of been watching that the last few videos anyways. So I will show you though, okay, as of a minute ago, stuff was running really well. So I'm gonna try and show you that now. So, for the first time ever, I have 2 trains up at Kenosha Pass. All the turnouts are powered and working and usable. Need to maybe program the one that's on the PSXAR so I can switch it with the Digitrack stuff, but it's all there. It's all working and it all is running. So I think the track work up here is like, well, done. I need to trim some ties and things like that, but that's like cosmetic. I think it's all working up here. So this is like, now it's like I could start doing scenery up here. And there's cool things in my mind. I was on my computer earlier today looking at Kenosha Pass, looking at Google Street View pictures of it and other pictures and other stuff I had. And I'm like excited to do stuff with this area. I can like start doing scenery. So now I really wish Scott was here because I need to do the Romley area also. That's kind of ready for scenery also. Both these areas, I really want to get scenery going, and I would love to like hand some of it off to Scott and let him start one end or the other. And yeah, so I'm excited but kind of bummed out. I wish Scott was here and Jim and John and all those guys. So anyways, well, we're gonna go on to something else here. Alright, there you have it. You got to see some trains run. And the cool thing, maybe more so for me than anybody else, but Kenosha Pass is all working. The Y, the siding, all the turnouts, they're all working. This is exciting because now, like seriously, I think I'm gonna shift to scenery, either at Romley over there, or Kenosha Pass. Maybe kind of both at the same time. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Well, I wish Scott was here. And Jim too. We were running trains and I saw an area that Jim was working on, and yeah, and then John was working on signal. Someday they will be back. They will be back. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you think it's worthy of subscribing, subscribe, tell people, and hit the thumbs up. That type of stuff. Ring the little bell for notifications when new videos come out. It's down there somewhere, but I always put it up there somewhere, but it's actually down there. So, again, my dad has already gone into the house, and now I'm stuck here trying to say goodbye again. Again. I laid some buildings out over there. I can kind of see that. I might show you more later, but yeah, it's goodbye. Thank you.